Alright. It seems to be stable here. No frames dropping, no upload rates dropping. That's all good. Okay. Make sure everything here is good. Alright. I think everything here is good. The stream has popped up on my phone. And yeah, look at that. There it is. Okay. Okay, quality up. It's already at the lowest. Wow, good job, YouTube. Lovely. Now we can keep track of the chat. Okay, so I didn't hit the button yet. Oh, there we go. Now it's good. Now it's all good. Okay. All right. So, as I said, we gotta train 50 Cent here. Look at 50 Cent. So weak, so small. Leveling up is going to lead to our first evolution, and by the time we go to the gym, actually, we're going to have a lot of newly evolved Pokemon here on our hands, being 50 Cent, fully evolved. Chompet will be evolving, I think, pretty soon into Krokorok. And then, by the next gym after that, we should probably be almost all the way done with evolving these ones, as long as none of them die. So, good things all around, but that said, it's going to be a little tricky trying to train some of the members of this team, namely 50 Cent here. However, after the evolution, 50 Cent should be in not a half bad spot. So we'll trust in that. Okay, so 50 Cent, I'm just gonna have fight this, see what I can do. Oh, good. Alright. Ooh, that's nice. So we're gonna find out if this thing's skill link here. Yeah, it's looking to be skill link. Probably skill link. Well, on the upside, we've got Vizaga, who can't be hurt by that. So I'm gonna switch into Vizaga. I'm gonna heal up 50 Cent. Can't encore that, which hasn't done anything. Alright, so let's heal 50 Cent up. 50 should be enough, right? Oh yeah, it's more than enough. So we'll heal up. Oh no, my attack and defense. Stats that I don't need in this fight. So, I just have to sit here. I need to actually put on this one, get where it goes. That's the thing I need to do. So, let's just sit here and wait for this thing to die. It made the mistake of attacking. With a 5-hit move on something with a chance to poison every time it gets hit by that. Alright, well, here it is. Oh, it survives with an HP. Man, I keep running into odd HP Minchinos, don't I? Here we go. Nice. 50 Cents evolving. Good. Bug Bite. Bug Bite will be a great addition. Do I want Bug Bite over Screech? See how strong? Strength 60. That was my new strongest attack. Gives me another stab move. So I'm gonna get rid of Screech for Bug Bite. Also allows me to steal berries. So all around, not a half bad thing to have. Alright, 50 Cent, you do it. You evolve. Yeah. Oh, 50 Cent evolving is causing some slowdown. Dang, we hit 75% speed for a second. Here we go. Look at that. You know, it's really interesting to me how high quality the background of this is, because when you play it at, like, normal res, it doesn't look all that special, but they really actually, like, put a decent amount of effort into this background. It's It's really interesting. It looks higher quality to me than the one that they used in Gen 6. And that's even crazier. Do I want Iron Defense? Not as much as Protect. And I'm not going to get rid of Protect for it. So, let's take 50 Cent. Let's put Bug Bite where it goes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All these stats look good. And then for you, Ominous One needs to go above Hex. You need to learn something that is not a ghost attack. So now that I've evolved... No! Every time! Every time. Hi, Cottony. How are you? So this new one, improved 50 Cent, is a little bit slower, but should be able to do more because of Bug Bite. Okay, well, good. They didn't go for the paralysis, which is what I was worried about. So, wham. Wow. Already. Just walked a single step and found a Swowloon. Well, that was going well done. I think Bug Bite should still be super effective against this thing. Man, all these cocoons getting Protect. What happened to the good old days of Harden? Oh no, my oh so important speed stat. In this fight with my fellow bug type. Good hit. Well, Swabloons are a great thing to fight, dang. Swabloon's not even... Yeah, it's not even that uncommon. I just keep running into Cottonies. There's a 35% chance of Cottony. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is what we wanted. Yeah. There it is. Good. So, let's start with Rock Smash, I guess. Because it has that defense drop. Oof, and Audino has that now. Man, I was hoping it wouldn't get secret power anytime soon, but it did. I should have eaten his berry. No, I forgot that they have Oran berries sometimes. Darn. That would have actually been really helpful. $50, why did you have to fall in love with it? Actually, Bug Bite would be stronger at this point, regardless. Well, it is down. And the experience rolls in. There we go. See, that is the best thing about Gen 5. Hands down, best thing is Audino. It's like a level up per fight with one. And that's if you fight it alone. Oh no, I didn't want to leave. Just wanted to get here so that I could run back and forth. Oh. Come on, pop in. No, you want to, Audino. Alright, well, I'm just gonna fight one of whatever comes up. Oh, cool, Swabloon. Swabloon's decent experience as well, so I'm not gonna complain. Just go for an initial Bug Bite, and then I'm probably just gonna hit it with Poison Tail. Okay, so $50 just needs to get to 25 here to actually, you know, let me finish training all the other ones up. I'll come back to 50 Cent when I need to. But 50 Cent is actually, you know, on his way to becoming a useful addition to the team. I mean, he's already pretty useful for type coverage. But, you know, more than that. So much damage. Alright. I was not a fan of Protect's animation in this gen. It always felt just so loose and fuzzy. Like, look at that. Like, I think Protect found its visual niche more recently. You know, with the 3D games, they had a better ability to make Protect look cool. I don't even think Battle Revolution had that great of Protect animation. It felt too spherical, you know? Like, it looked like they... And also, like, it showed, like, things reflecting off of it from all angles or whatever, and it was just like, that's not what's gonna happen, you know? It's not taking bullets from all sides. So it just kind of being like coming up, and then whenever it gets hit, just being like, ting, was a cool idea. Like, that was fine. Rock Smash to KO. Good job, 50 Cent. Oh, look, it's a Venipede. This is where you came from, buddy. That's where you came from. Alright, so... I don't think... Oh, I can have a Pecha Berry, but, like, a Pecha Berry is not that important. Well, I ate your Pecha Berry. Also, Pecha Berries don't really matter at all when it's, a poison type. It can't be poisoned. Alright, Vizaga could two-shot this thing with Nightshade. But I think I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer and try to... I shouldn't have used Rock Smash because I'm like, if I was gonna switch to Vizaga, defense drops don't matter. Alright, at this point I might as well just stay in. Because if it's going to use Pursuit, I don't want to risk going down to it. Like I almost just did. Alright, well. Gonna need to heal anyways. Don't want to waste all my healing items doing this, but... I'm kind of getting stuck doing that, aren't I? Cancel Bug Bite now. Alright, let's try and just get an auto now. If I could get to a spot where I don't run into something immediately. At least it's a Cottony. I can deal with that quite quickly. Compared to most things. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Aha. That's what we needed. Alright, so I'm going to start with a Rock Smash. I don't want them to get to the point where they have to eat their Oran Berry. So, can I use Rock Smash? This shouldn't take it down past half. Oh, I got the crit. Dang, I wanted to like try to get it to the point where I could steal its Oran Berry for the most benefit. But, kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Alright, well I can use Bug Bite now, and that should do a lot of damage. And KO with Poison Tail, why not? level up. Good. Alright, switch 50 Cent down the line so that we can get Duke co-trained. Okay. Just gonna sit here for a little bit. Got it. Alright. Oh, didn't know you could even find pan sage here. I guess that's interesting. I was hoping for an Audino. I'm just not gonna survive too many hits. One was enough. Well. Come on, buddy. Oh, another one. Darn, I was hoping I could get to it in time. That's my main goal, is to try and just get to where it is. But if I run into a fight in the way, still some experience at least. But, you know, inconvenient. Not as much experience. I want all the experience I can get. Don't have a waterfall, so I can't go up there and do the double battle grass. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. What? Finding all these Audinos, now I'm finding Panseers and Pansages. Little turd. The slow, ever grindy grind of grinding. Oh, that's a far one. Come on. Yes! Yes. Nice. Alright, so let's go for strength. Ew. 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 Alright, strength time. Get the KO. Get the experience. Still over 1,000, wow. I was expecting it to be like maybe 900 something, but still 1,125. See, Audino, priceless. Priceless additions to the Pokemon universe. And they're just so, like, they're just gone. I hoped they would be omnipresent. Stick around for a while. But nah. Like, sometimes you can find them in some games, but, like, usually you can't. Anybody? Hello? Hello? Audino. A friend? Dang, okay. Didn't know I could find a Molga here. That's probably the rarest of all the finds that you can get in this, you know, forest here. In Lost Storm Forest. Alright, well, I guess I needed to go back to heal anyways. So let's go and try to do that healing thing. Or run into a swadloon. I can not one shot it, but like I can fight it for a little bit. Not long. Did what I could. Was hoping I would be able to do more. But because they went for Bug Bite first, I don't feel safe staying in. So share the experience, share the love. I'm sad, Turdy Bird's not going to get to evolve until after this gym. Because Turdy Bird evolves, I think, at level 32? I can't see it being 31, because it was 21 to evolve to this. I mean, I guess I could go fight the gym trainers now. It's certainly an option. Considering most of my Pokemon are, you know, gonna be higher of a level anyways. Because the second gym in this game kind of breaks the level conventions for gyms, but then the rest of them don't adjust. So, like, normally it goes, like, level 10, level 15, level 20, level 25, 30, 35, and 40. I think that's the last one. Or is 45 last? I don't know. But either way, like, it's not like, you know, they usually end around then. Like, it's up, you start level 10, up 5 each consecutive gem. But in this gen, and in Gen 1 too, there's just one super high leveled Pokemon in the second gym, and it's just like, I got nothing I can do with that. Nothing. So let's heal everyone up. And I'm just gonna go to the gym and fight the trainers there. That's the last place with any trainers that I haven't fought, you know, in this area. So I think that would be a wise place to go. So let's set up the gym. Hey there. How about it? I can see you're surprised. Would you ever have guessed that this gym is a roller coaster? Okay, let me fill you in and take this too. Alright, freshwater. In this roller coaster gym, the first step is to get in the car. That's true. Next comes the platform. There, you can change where the coaster is going. Sometimes you continue by riding the cars of opponents you defeat. And that's how you aim for the gym leader. By the way, electric-type Pokemon don't do well against ground moves. That's probably one of the more interesting things I'd say about this game. Each of the gyms has a very strategic spot for you. Like, you have a place where you can get things to fight the gym. So, like, there's the electric gym. There's a place where you can get ground types right before it. Then there's also the normal gym. You can get a decent number of fighting types right next to it. The first gym is kind of centered on, you know, whatever your starter was and countering that, well, you get the thing to counter that right before it. You know, the bug type gym comes right after. Well, the bug type gym, honestly, there's not a ton, but you can get Darumaka and you can get Patov before it, so like they don't need to give you much strategic specific things, but yeah. Shockwave. I love the lightning on that. Such a good combo. Oh, goodbye, Amolga. What? Amolga? I couldn't have expected that. In this gym that has many Amolga. Let's go for strength. I wonder if Keen Eye avoids evasiveness changes too. I never looked into that. I'm inclined to say that it doesn't, but always could. Alright, well, there goes Magnolia. Okay. Hello, coaster. Let's go. Hi there, Fran. Welcome, challenger. I will do you the greatest of honors and accept your challenge. Okay, I mean, you're a gym trainer. It's kind of what you're supposed to do. Blitzo. Hello, Blitzo. Oh, let's use strength on the Blitzo. Okay, bye. That was easy. That was really easy, and it was only 377 experience. Dang. Gotta switch it up so that I can get on this one. Oh, a trainer. Well, let's fight this guy. Another rich boy. I really liked Ellis's gym in Black and White 2. Thematically, I really like this one design-wise. Like, I love the roller coaster puzzle kind of thing that it has. But I prefer the theming of the, you know, oh, well, she's a model. So, you know, she has a you know, a runway and a whole fashion show going on for the gym battle. It was, that was fun. Alright, let's hop on this train. Not train, but car, you know. Alright, we're off. Is my head taller than this? I think my head is taller than this roller coaster thing. Yeah! Yeah, my head is taller than it. That's silly. Okay, I assume there's a trainer in this car as well. What? A trainer. Oh, it's nearing its finale. Wow. I was only able to train one Pokemon up then beforehand, so I'm gonna have to go back to training against Audinos elsewhere. But hey, that'll mean I have 2 of my 6 Pokemon fully trained for this gym. Possibly. Probably. Dang. go for another strength. Ooh. Concern. Okay, well. Couldn't. So it looks like every move this thing has is a flying attack. So if I switch in to Chompet, or every move it has is an electric attack. So if I switch in to Chompet, I should be safe from all of its attacks. At which point I can, you know, take it out and leave. Considering that it's only using double team, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Well, let's go for a guaranteed KO. Oh, it has Pursuit. Did not know that. That could have been really dangerous. Come on. They're never going to take you out with Pursuit that easy. There you go. Get that Rock Tomb in. Get the KO. Alright, well. Alright. Wow! Well, here we are. Yeah, there's no trainers on the leaving path. Just leaving path. Yeah! And here we are. Nice and simple. So I'm gonna hit up the Pokemon Center. Heal up everyone. Got it. We're good. We're good. Nothing. No struggles there. I don't know what I was talking about there. I didn't struggle to get in that door. I got straight in that door. Because I'm good. I'm a pro gamer. got those elite hacker skills. Oh, the TM shop. I can buy a decent number of these, actually. Return. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't need frustration, and because this is just a Nuzlocke, I'm not even gonna get frustration. Thunder Wave could be handy. Gyro Ball could be handy. Okay, Light Screen and Reflect. Let's see. I might have some stuff to sell too. So let's go to the sell. See what I got. Oh, here's one thing. So just make sure everything's good and sorted. Alright, anything I don't need. Stardust. No repel. Don't need that. Don't need X accuracy. All the balls are good. Crush this. Don't need a zinc. I'm not gonna use that. Can't sell any TMs. No use selling berries, so that's it. That's all I got. I don't have enough to get Safeguard, but now that I have Return, I can put that on someone. Potentially. That shouldn't... I mean, it's not going to be amazing yet, though. So it might not. It's got Gyro Ball. Anyone able to learn that? I mean, 50 cents not all that fast right now. But it's not really any useful type coverage either. Because, like, what's that going to do for me? Also, I'm over-leveled, so it's not going to help. Just a bad idea. Thunder Wave, let's take a look. Anyone worth giving that to? Not really. Oh, I know what I can do. I can put Return onto Turdy Bird. Because that is better choice than quick attack here. I don't want to get rid of quick attack because it does come in clutch at times. I'm not going to deny that. So I'm going to give up growl. As nice as it's been to have it, it's not that important. And let's see, return. I don't know what the damage is right now. It would at some point be the strongest move this thing has. But I don't know that it is currently the strongest move Turtybird has. That said, it's probably stronger than 40 base. So, should be good. And where I'm headed, you know, it might come in handy. So I'm gonna just kind of keep running into Audinos out here. You know, I'm gonna get my way there. And see what I can do. Let's see, how much does Dupico need? 323, so yeah. Probably a better choice to go after Audino. Or an Emolga. If I run into an Emolga, that's fine too. Panseer. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Don't think that's going to give enough, but I can one-shot it and carry on. Panseer. Yeah, it's not going to give enough. Well, let's just run around here. If I can find like a Swadloon. Speak of the devil. Here we are. Hey Swadloon, how are you? Alright, so let's go after that. See, I don't know. Do I have anyone Surf can go on? I want to say Surf can go on to a lot of things that you wouldn't expect, so I probably do. Hopefully, because then otherwise I have to kill something off and catch something that can surf, and that can be tricky. So I think in the case that like I need something that will be able to use an HM, I don't think I'm going to have an issue with like, you know, okay, I need to fish for a Pokemon or something like that. I said I don't have a fishing rod yet, so. Like, if I need to fish for something, because I need, like, oh, I need a surf Pokemon. I'll look up what the nearest Pokemon is that can use surf, kill something on my team off, and catch that. Did I leveled up. Oops. It can't hurt Visaga. Visaga also can't hurt it, so... I mean, I can burn it, but if it's a healer, there's a 33.3% chance each turn that it gets rid of the burn. Has refresh. This will be tedious. There we go. Need it to keep its burn for 8 turns, which means I have to reburn it if it gets rid of its burn. Anytime within the 8 turns. So, because it's faster than me, that comes in handy. But... good. Oh boy, that's going to be a 9-turner, actually. Maybe even a 10. Oh boy. Oh, this was a smart choice. Send in Visaga against the thing that can heal a burn. Visaga needs to learn something new that can hurt other things. That's clear. I need to get rid of Nightshade, because it's really not that handy. Especially the later you get into the game. So I'll see what I can give it. Hopefully there's something. I should be able to give it a return, at the least. Like, that's not gonna help me much because it's a physical attack. Something special would be preferable. Probably don't learn Grass Knot or anything like that, so... Let's see what we got. Can learn Thief. Not a great choice. Echo Voice? No. Just kind of hoping for that Echo Voice to be available. Let's see, Struggle Bug. I want to say it can't learn Struggle Bug, but I also was like, I wouldn't have been terribly surprised, like, if it could learn Struggle Bug and Infestation or something like that. I mean, it can't learn Infestation this gen for sure. No Grass Knot. Oh boy. I have Thief. Thief is an option, but at that point, I think Return is too. So if Return's an option and Thief's an option, I'm gonna go with Return. Get rid of Nightshade for it. It gives me something. Doesn't give me much, but it gives me something. God, and it can even be the strongest move this thing has, so there we go. Alright, well, I mean, I do have boosted attack, so that's a good thing. Question mark. Alright, Audino. Come out. Alright, that's a far one. See if I can do it. Nope. Well. Oh dang, Tranquil. I knew I had a chance of finding you here. Not a high one, but a chance. Oh, ho, ho, and the crit. Oh, good job, Turdy Bird. Oh, that one else. Cottony. Let's go with the Air Cutter. I need a better flying type attack, but I'm not going to get one until I learn Fly. Like, that's just frustrating. Ah, darn. So if I could get there in time. Okay, well, that's fair. I want to say that Nuzlocks in Black and White are probably not as hard as in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, because, but, like, it's easy to get over-leveled in those games. They really made it so that, like, even if you're over-leveled, it's still easy to lose a Pokemon. But I will say, Black and White, and Black and White 2 are probably some of the harder ones as well. Though, once again, Audino, best thing to happen in Gen 5 makes it so much easier. Because if you can fight one, you're guaranteed to level up. But you also have to find one. That takes time. Patience. And that's a thing that I am lacking right now. Oh boy. Anybody? Anybody? Hello? Oh, I don't know. Hello? Okay, fine. No Audino. I'll go into the grass and find something immediately. Here we go. Oh yeah, X and Y. The gym leaders are so easy. And the Elite Four, like, come on. It doesn't even get stronger after you beat it once. Like, I love the world of X and Y. I love the Pokemon of X and Y. But man, did they have a disappointing set of gym leaders. the gyms were fun. They had fun gyms. I really like the big tree. That was neat. Such a fun design and concept, but yeah, this Gen 6 is why Gen 7's Trials felt so lame to me, because like, yeah, it's cool because it's like, oh, it feels real, like natural, and you know, it fits into the world. But I'm like, I don't care if it feels natural, fits in the world. I want fun, cool, like scenic puzzles, and none of these are. They just feel like I'm in a place in the world, which I was. It's like I just want more gyms. Like, gyms are hands down one of my favorite things about Pokemon, because every generation, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of things to be excited about every gen. Like, you want to be excited about, you know, new Pokemon, you get to be excited about new, you know, trainers and whatnot, and gym leaders, but the gyms are like the thing that it's like, oh, what are they going to be like? You know, what new puzzles are they going to have? How are they going to find a way to, you know, make a gym that feels fairy-like, or dark, or ghostly, you know? How are they going to do that this time? And they didn't really do that, you know, with Sun and Moon. It was just like, oh, okay. Have trials. Okay. Like, I mean, the trials were okay. Ultra Sun and Moon did not do them justice. Normal Sun and Moon trials were great. Good. Not enough to level up, but experience. But yeah, like, also in Black and White 2, you have the hard mode option, especially in black versions. I think you can do that. That's the true Nuzlocke. If you want to have the hardest possible Nuzlocke in Pokemon, give every trainer a higher level for all of its Pokemon. Give every gym leader an extra Pokemon. Like, that's just yeah, no, the Ultra games, I got Ultra Moon and went into it excited. Because I was like, man, are they going to do something new for the trials? Because, like, every other time, like, they tended to do something new for the gyms when they did the, you know, new game. Like, I mean, I don't think they did that with Emerald, but, like, they did it with Gen 4. They did it with Gen 5. So when they announced Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I was like, oh boy, they're going to make new versions of the trials, aren't they? Because that's what they did with gyms. And then they didn't. And I just looked at it and I'm like, that's weak. Hello, hello. Like, I don't know, I love a lot of things about Gen 7, but it still comes off as easily one of the weakest ones to me. Like, all the things I love about it are some of, like, the least important things. I love attack animations in Gen 7. I love the ways that they made the Pokemon feel way more natural, the people feel way more natural. The ways they, you know, had the trainers in the battles and stuff. Like, I really liked a lot of those, like, smaller details, but those small details don't make the game good. All those small details do is, you know, give you a little more to make the game more. You know? 5% mischance. You can only get one Magikarp in Gen 5? Really? Or in Black and White, at least. Shouldn't say all of Gen 5. I didn't know that, actually. Like, I knew that... Like, I know Basculin's pretty common, but I didn't know Magikarp was that rare. It's interesting. Oh, dang, I did not know I could find Unfezant here. Intriguing. Okay, well... Hi there, friend. I have Rock Tomb for things like you. And you can almost one-shot me with a Crystal like that. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Who do I switch to? Vizaga can't be hurt by Quick Attack, which this thing can have. Vizaga can barely hurt this thing. Vizago's special defense isn't that great. Let's go with Roadkill. Roadkill's, you know, not that bad. Oh, no worries, friend. I did say hello, hello. It takes me a second to, you know, notice any new messages in the chat, and also it takes, you know, about 10 seconds-ish for it to reach you. So, if you know, say hi immediately, give it about 10 seconds. Your hi is in response to you. Alright, so Trumpet leveled up, but Trumpet needs to go somewhere safe right now. Because I didn't expect Unpheasant. Did not expect Unpheasant. Ho, 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 ho. That is a spoopy burb. Alright, that must be like the rarest find there. Just wish I could have had an Audino. That would have been great. Audino would have been a good one. Alright, if you need me to speak a little louder, I can also try and move my mic a bit closer. I have to keep the mic, you know, I have it amplified right now, but I also have to keep it from being so high that it ends up causing issues in the stream's audio. So it's kind of a balancing act as to where the volume falls. Let's see, I need to go back up here. Trumpets got 3 levels, alright. Okay, so the main rule about Pokemon catching that a lot of Nuzlocke use, like I'm using it in this one, is you can only catch the first Pokemon on each route. So if you run into a, you know, oh no, let's say an X and Y, you run into a Litleo on, I think it's Route 3? Route 4? As your first one, you have to catch that one. If you knock out that Litleo, you cannot catch anything that route. Though in some cases you can apply a dupe clause, and the dupe clause basically means if you run into a duplicate Pokemon, so like let's say you already had a Litleo, and you go to a route and you find another Litleo, you can knock out that Litleo and catch the first not duplicate Pokemon. So what I'm doing in this one is I am not using a duplicate clause. Just because, well, that's a fun thing to do. You know, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, Pansage. God. Yeah, so, because I'm not using a duplicate clause, you can see I have Roadkill and Dupe Kill here. I previously had a third Patrat before these two evolved. And so now this is my last 2. Do I want to switch to 50 cent? I can switch to 50 cent. 50 cent, yeah, 50 cent's a safe switch. If you're still having trouble hearing me, I would say it's probably your speaker itself being quiet. Because I will say, back in the day, before I knew how to amplify my mic, these streams used to be a full 20 decibels less loud. Which, that's a lot quieter. And maxing the, you know, what's the word? Maxing the volume, you could like kind of hear it lightly on a phone. But with this, I can usually hear it pretty good if I'm only a few knocks up on my phone. So like, it might just be what your volume's set to right now, or your speaker itself. Is anybody? Yeah, my, so, about Pokemon staying in, as like a key facet in one's life. Oh, jeez, why another Unpheasant now? Why am I suddenly running into all these Unpheasants? Let's see what I'll switch to. Dupe Kill has strength. I'll fight it with Turdy Bird. Well, if your iPad is on max volume and it's still having some trouble, I can attest to the volume of this being decently loud right now. So let's see. At half volume, this is what I would listen to. Max volume. I'll fight it with Turdy Bird. So I'm hearing it just fine on my end. Other people are hearing it fine. It could be that your iPad speaker is getting blown. Or not blown, but has been blown at some point and is starting to get weaker, or it's just, you know, not handling the YouTube app as well right now or something. I don't know. From everything I can see, my audio seems to be coming in alright. Not too loud, not too quiet, but I could certainly in the future bump my volume up a bit louder. Let's see. Can I do that right now? No, it's not that one. It's advanced audio. Here we go. Okay, so I'm at 1000% audio. So let's see. Alright, 25.1% louder. Alright, 25.1 decibels louder. So let's boost the background audio a little bit more. Okay, so now everything's a little bit louder. So hopefully that'll work for you. I'll switch back to this. Ooh, that's all the way up there. So I now should be about 50% louder, I want to say. So let me just take a listen. Yeah, everything seems a little bit louder now. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I'm glad to hear that the headphones are helping. Let's see, Panpour. This is not a great place to train Trumpet right now. Alright, let's go Vizaga for this one. But yeah, so about growing out of Pokemon, you know, I and a number of my friends, you know, I'm 20. Most of my friends are in their 20s as well. We all still play, especially Pokemon Go. We have a pretty active group on campus of Pokemon Go players. But when it comes to like how far Pokemon can go in one's life, it's just, I want to see how much return does here. I'm surprised that that was not half bad. All right, so let's keep using that. Yeah, good job, Vizaga. You took something out. Not something much, you know, or all that worth it. So my siblings as well, they were, you know, like, they were not like crazy young, but they were, you know, let's see, well, Pokemon's 20, so they were probably like, you know, 13-ish when Pokemon was coming out. Alright, I will say that Go does count. Go counts as a game. We have a very active Pokemon Go community. We don't have as many people who play the main series titles, but we have a few. I have one friend who tends to play with glitches and stuff like that on the virtual console versions of Gens 1 and 2, and a number of friends who play the full games and stuff, but we tend to play Go the most just because it's the most fun experience on campus, because it gives us something that we can do together that's, you know, like, because it's not as competitive and all that, but anyway, so like my oldest brother is, you know, he's about 33, I think. I want to say he's 33. He still plays the Pokemon, like, main series titles. He plays Pokemon Go, and, you know, it's been, like, the games came out when he was, like, 12. And he's had them as such a huge part of his life ever since. He tends to be a relatively competitive breeder. He tends to... He does some weird strategies. He's not, like, tier-centric or anything. He's just, like... He has fun with it, but he plays semi-competitively. And, yeah, and he's in his 30s now, so... Yeah, it's not... Don't be concerned if you know, play Pokemon for a while. It's not a problem. Like, my biggest concern right now, Pokemon-wise, though, is I'm worried about Let's Go being kind of boring. That's my biggest fear, like, for me, because I like to grind, and the grinding in that is just catching things. But I also don't like to catch duplicate Pokemon in my games. Like, I tend to have a dupe clause in my own games. I never catch evolved forms of Pokemon. Okay. Like, when it comes to evolved forms, if I have the lesser stage, I don't catch it. And if I don't have the lesser stage, I still don't catch it unless I have no other choice. Like, if that is the only way to get the lesser stage, I will catch the middle stage or the last stage and breed it so that I can train it from, you know, from the baby to the adult. I don't know why I'm so particular about it, I just am. It's just how I've always been. So, like... And that also leads me to train really weird Pokemon sets. Because, like... While it is really stupid, I will say, to use a special attacking Aerodactyl. If that's the first Aerodactyl I got, that's the Aerodactyl I'm using. So I'm gonna train a special Aerodactyl. And I've done it before. It's really stupid. It gets Ancient Power, it gets, like, Ice Beam and Flamethrower. It has... it's an awful set. It's really an awful set, but I've done it. Yeah. Let's Go is to get people from Go into the main series, but I'm also curious to see, because, like, it is a console Pokemon game. Like, there's a number of things I really love about Let's Go. I just don't like the battle mechanics for wild battles not being in it. But that said, I love the music. I love that they're using slightly higher quality models than the 3DS used. For a lot of things. I am kind of disappointed that a number of the models I've seen so far don't seem to be too much higher. And that does concern me that, you know, maybe the next game is going to have models or something, but yeah, the dupe clause is just, it makes the game more fun to me. Like, I decided to not use it in this case to give myself further challenge, because it's something I don't normally do, and also to make the game, you know, more interesting for me. Oh, not the double slap. Oh, it's only 4 damage, so. Alright, you're not skill link, stop slapping. Alright, I want to do a mud slap. Lower that double slap risk. So I've been looking into the things with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I'm probably going to pick a Pikachu game. Like, I'm probably getting Let's Go Pikachu. Just out of the Pokemon that are in it versus the Pokemon that are in Let's Go Eevee. Even though I don't like Pikachu as much as Eevee, but I don't really like either of them, and I can't evolve either of them, so it doesn't matter. But if I do end up doing live streams of the Let's Go game that I get expected to be Pikachu, I will be having a Pikachu. In my personal playthrough, though, I'm getting rid of my Pikachu, guaranteed. I'm not keeping it. I'm immediately getting rid of it as soon as I can, and I'm going to replace it with, as soon as I can, a Weedle. I will replace my Pikachu with a Weedle because I do not like Pikachu, and I actually like Weedle. I am that petty. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Gen 8 does with the Switch hardware. By far, it's gonna be really interesting. One thing I do hope that they do is I wouldn't mind if the capture mechanic from Let's Go was carried into Gen 8, as long as the wild battle mechanic from previous generations is in Gen 8. Like, I wouldn't care if I had to throw the Pokeball out and I had a chance to, you know, just, if you're really good, you can catch things way easier. Like, I like that idea. I like making capturing Pokemon, you know, more of an engaging mechanic. But I also don't like... it is not impossible. You can box your starter. That is a confirmed thing, from everything I've seen, at least. Because I looked into it a lot. You can box your starter Pokemon, and if you can box your starter, that means I'm not keeping mine. I am getting rid of Pikachu. And granted, that means I won't get to have a cute Pokemon dressed up like me or anything. But I'm hopeful they might have some level of customization for your other ones. Probably won't, but either way, I can still have a Weedle follow me. I'm gonna have my starter Weedle. I'm gonna have the worst starting team ever. But I don't care, because it's going to be like... It's gonna be reminiscent of Heart Gold Soul Silver for me, and those are my favorite games. So, like... it is what it is. So what's up with the Switch hate? The Switch is a wonderful console. I 100% think it is Nintendo's best console. Like, the Wii U was pretty good. The Switch destroys it in greatness, though. I mean, I can even use this controller, this Wii U Pro controller, on my Switch if I wanted to. I can use any controller on my Switch if I want to, as long as I have a USB adapter, like the one that I used to play this. So, like... also, just HD Rumble, I was like, I had concerns when it was announced. I'm like, that sounds like a really stupid, not that good thing. Like, it doesn't sound like it's actually going to be as good as they're saying it is. I got 1-2 Switch, fell in love. I was just like, man, HD Rumble is actually amazing. Also, it has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is my favorite Mario Kart title ever, because it's Mario Kart 8, which was my previous favorite, but better. And now it has Breath of the Wild link, and I'm just like, I can't praise the Switch enough. Well, hello, welcome back, John. Like, I love the Switch so much. So many good titles have been released. I don't use my Switch as much as I'd like to. With all that said, as much as I love my Switch, I've been playing a lot more on my 3DS lately, because I got a new battery for my 3DS, which was its issue that I was having with it before, and kept me from playing much of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or of Ultra Moon rather. But now that I have my battery replaced, I play Ultra Moon from time to time. I've been training new teams. Really weird, garbagey strategies, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. I think 29 or 30 is when this thing evolves. Unless it's... I don't know. It should be evolving soon. I don't think it's going to stay a Sandile before 30. Or after I hit 30. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it worked, is that, well, I'm trying to think. Did I see Oddish or Bellsprout? Did I see... I think I saw Sandshrew. I think I saw Meowth. No, I couldn't have seen me off. I'm trying to think of what I saw, because the first Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Blue. I'm trying to think of what I saw on that and what I saw on Fire Red. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's Go Pikachu has the red set, and Let's Go Eevee does have the blue set. That is how it works. Okay, 29? Wow. Ha ha ha. Here it is. Yes! Chompette. Get good. Get good, my friend. I love this evolution screen. Like, how it feels... It's really weird, but it feels really seamless. Like, it's really fun to watch the thing go swoop after it's so small, and then it's like, oh, now this is a tall Pokemon. Or you can tell it's a wide Pokemon because it becomes more dense. Like, it's kind of a fun thing to do. Alright, Chompette, you got good. That said, you're also still not fighting this thing. I am not putting you in against a Swadloon. And you have no good way to defend yourself against that. So let's see. I'll go with Turtybird just because I want to try and get it to evolve before this gym battle, even though I'm not going to force it to. I'm just going to sit here and use it as a experience, or as a damage soak. I'm going to warn you, my Crocodile is going to suck. Because I have a bold nature, so I have lowered attack and boosted defense on one of the least bulky Pokemon in Gen 5. And I need that attack. But it is what it is. It's what I got, and I'm going to love her just the same, no matter what. Hello, Cottony. See, Chompette's not perfect. But she's my chompy girl, and I can't, you know, I can't look down on her for being my chompy girl. Look at that. She's still strong, even though she's weak. An interesting thing I realized lately is that a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon, their official art and their sprites are the same. Like, their sprites are very clearly built based on the art. Which kind of makes sense to me because the, you know, sprites had to have all of these frames, so picking the base frame to be the one from the art is actually a pretty smart idea. That said, that's the same exact strategy that my friends and I have been using in the Fakemon game we're making for every sprite. You know, and then sometimes we build off of it from there, but like, still, like, you can see, if you compare the art and you compare the sprite, you can see, like, okay, everything was built from this. And it's kind of fun. Yeah, there are some extra changes in the Let's Go games. I mean, I don't mind the changes to stuff like that. My biggest issue with Let's Go, honestly, is that it's in Kanto. Like, it is what it is. It's gonna be in Kanto, it's gonna be in Kanto. But, that said, I'm kinda getting tired of having Kanto be so praised. Like, if you look, only one gen has ever had, like, no tie to Kanto. And that's Gen 5. And it is one of the most hated generations. Like, if you look at Gen 1, you got Kanto. Look at Gen 2, Johto and Kanto. Gen 3, you get the Kanto remakes. Gen 4, you get a bunch of evolutions to some Kanto Pokemon. You know, good old Kanto Classic Pokemon. But you also get the remakes of the games that let you revisit Kanto. Then you look at Gen 5, no Kanto. Gen 6, you get Mega Evolutions. There's some significance put into Kanto. And I mean, that's really the most you get for Kanto in that gen, I think. Also, you get easy access to the Kanto starters from early on, and all the Kanto starters got Megas, actually. Then you look at Gen Gen 7, you get Alolan forms for Kanto Pokemon, and only Kanto Pokemon. Well, I suck. But, like, you can only get the Alolan forms of Kanto Pokemon. Your trainer is from Kanto. Alola and Kanto have close relations. There's a town of people from Kanto. And you're getting Let's Go games. And it's like, this is a lot of Kanto, guys. Like, I get Gen 1 is the gen that started it all. Oh, okay, if Red appeared in Black and White too, that's nothing big. Because I will say, Red got as much involvement in Black and White 2 as characters from other generations did. Being in the World Tournament. Or the thing. Like the big stadium thing that you can fight south of Driftvale or something like that. Trumpets up. Oh man, we're making some progress here. I will say that. The Zaga's not going to level up. We're not going to evolve before this fight, I think. Crocodile has above average defenses? I thought its defense was base 45. So I'm pretty sure Crocodile is still not that great defense-wise. Yeah, bad nature regardless. You can't hurt me, how do you know? But I can hurt you. Okay, Alola does have the Johto town. That's true. It's not a Kanto town, it's a Johto town. I was wrong on that. You were correct. That said, it's also still one of my favorite towns. But the Alolan forms in your trainer being from Kanto is still Kanto. So, like, also the fact that the battle tree starts with, you know, the battle tree is run by Red and Blue. Like, okay, we get it. Kanto. Like, I'm mildly disappointed that in Super Smash Brothers, the Pokemon trainer is still just the Kanto trainer. I'd honestly have rather had Charizard brought in and the other Pokemon brought in as they were, you know, as individuals, and replace the Pokemon that the Pokemon trainer had with other iconic Pokemon or another starter set. Or even make an Echo Fighter that is another set of starters. Oh, that's got to be what I was mistaking then. The Nugget Bridge being in the Johto town. That's Mali City. I like that city a lot. So I like the Japanese aesthetic of Johto. Kanto, you know, Kanto's a little bit more lifeless. But that's also because it came out, you know, it was the first gen, and then the third gen didn't do a ton to make it feel different. So, like, the lifelessness is forgivable. Rude. You better not acid spray again, buddy. Because I'm gonna hex you. Well, that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Like, I like Kanto, it's just, I feel like we've gotten a bit too much Kanto. Like, I'd like to see some love given to Johto or to another region. Because, like, I love Johto. I love Johto a lot. And I love Gen 2 because it had, you know, 16 gems. That was a fun mechanic. Not a sustainable mechanic, but a fun mechanic. Like, there's so much I love about every gen, but like Gen 1 itself, like the original games, I was never like as enthralled with because I was raised with Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 as a little kid, and I used the rentals, and I loved Gen 2 Pokemon. So when I played Gen 1, I was like, I'm sad because I don't get to have like Snubbull. I like Snubbull. Snubble's cute. I like Granbull. This guy's got the pointy tusks. Those are fun. So, like... wasn't like the most nuanced opinion, but like I played through Gen 1 and I was just like, I don't like that I don't have these guys. And it's all of these things that it just was like, it built me to not be a Gen 1er, and then my kind of Pokemon renaissance was Gen 4. You know, that's when I was the age when Pokemon was the most important to me, that ate up the most of my life. Yeah, that's fair. Because I don't think in any Pokemon game I have played, I have outdone my Gen 4 time. Maybe Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but only maybe. I might have beaten that in Omega Ruby. But in Soul Silver, I had, I think, 600 hours or something like that. I had like 200 after I got a 3DS. Or no, I couldn't have had 200 after I got a 3DS, because that was Gen 5. Yeah, it might have been Gen 5 that I had 200 after I got a 3DS. But in Soul Silver, I still played like 600 hours or some crap. It was stupid how much time I spent on that. Yeah, Kanto's pretty modern. I will say I'm really excited about the Let's Go games to see them give it some character, because it looks like what they're doing. They're doing a throwback to how, so like every city has its, you know, name after a color, and they're actually bringing back that aesthetic where each city has its own color, but now it's the buildings that are that color rather than the you know, everything in this town is this color like it was in Gen 1 if you were playing on a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance. So like that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like the Gen 1 remakes are the worst of the remakes. They're not that great of remakes, but I still like... Okay, I will say my favorite thing about the fact that Kanto has gotten so much love is that there are now 4 generations and a spin-off title of the same cities and the same music and the same everything. So like, you can look at the evolution of Pokemon art styles by just looking at Gen 1. Like, the Let's Go games rebuilt the texture from Fire Red and Leaf Green of Oak's Lab. And so Oak's Lab, the floorboards, like the floor tiling, is the exact same texture, but at a higher resolution. Like, they recreated it to a T. And I don't think Gen 1 even had that texture. So like, there's some things that I look at and I'm just like, that's actually really cool that they did that, you know? No, don't hurt Visaga. Oh, good job, Visaga. Good. Yeah, I could talk about like Pokemon over the generations literally all day. So I'm gonna try and stop with my rant about how Gen 1 is okay at best to me. In a lot of ways. Just enjoy this Yamask. I've heard that people don't like Yamask. I don't remember who it was, but someone said they didn't like Yamask, and I was just like, what? And I was watching a YouTube video, and then they were just like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Yamask. I'm just like, what? How can you hate this little baby? Look at the sad little red tear. And it's got the little whoop. Who can hate on the whoops? Ah, so much to love. Like, legitimately, there are so many things I love about every Pokemon game, and there's so many things that I have issues with about every Pokemon game. So like, I could go on and on and on about it all. Alright, Swowdlu. Hello, friend. Set up Will-O-Wisp. Set up Will-O-Wisp again. Oh no, bug bite. My berry. My oh so important berry. Lost your chlorophyll, buddy. I will say, my least favorite thing about this gen is the saturation on the sprites. It's too high. Like, they really oversaturated it all. And it's like... I like the vibrance, but, like, it's so saturated. Gen 4, I feel, was the peak of sprites in Pokemon. Gen 3 was undersaturated, Gen 5 was too saturated, Gen 4 was just right. Gen 3 had a lot of dither. Gen 4 had a great balance between dither and solid outlining. Gen 5, the front sprites feel flat. Of course, another water thing. Every time one of those water guys comes up, I can't get shaky grass. Little turds. It's really inconvenient the Venipede comes with Protect. Yes. Alright, well, this Venipede's dead. That's it. Oh, it's still slower? Lame. I was really hoping I would be faster. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright, I might bring this stream on a bit longer, because I do want to try and make it so that I can get to the next gem, either in this stream or, you know, like, I want to have the gym battle soon, is basically what I'm saying. So, gotta finish up this grind. I'm almost there. Just gotta finish it up. Which one does more? I want to say that this one's going to do more. Yep. Well, it's user turn to get the KO. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. It's a good thing I was going to go to a Pokemon Center anyways, because I need PP. Exit the forest. Man, I wish there was someone I could heal with, like, somewhere close on this route, but no, there's not enough. Not enough healy people. Alright, switch 50 Cent in. Didn't know that thing even got Swift. And Poison Tail. Alright, wow, use Swift twice. Good fight, little guy. Okay. Carrying on. So if you're saying which stone I would pick, not based on Eevee, that's tricky. I want to say that there are more Pokemon I like that evolve with the Leaf Stone. In most cases. So I'm just going to say Leaf Stone to that. Like, my favorite of the Simis is Simisage. My favorite, like, I really like Exeggutor and Alolan Exeggutor. They're both really fun to me. I really like Vileplume and Victory Bell, and I believe both of those are Leaf Stone evolutions. I think they are. That said, I could be wrong. If I had to pick evolutions, my favorite's Vaporeon, so... Good job, Fusaka. It's like, I don't want to waste a ton of PP on this thing. Like, Psybeam's a spooky move, but I don't want to waste a ton of PP. So if I'm fighting it, I'm fighting it this way. Oh, there it is, Psybeam. That was not that strong. Oh, I am dumb. I misread. Because I see Thunderstone there instead of Leaf Stone now. Okay, so if I had to pick between those three, Water Stone. Because even without Vaporeon, I love, let's see, I love Poliwhirl, or not Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. I believe that's a Water Stone right there. Who else is Water Stone? I know I have multiple Pokemon I like with the Water Stone. Just can't remember everyone off the top of my head. Alright, let's take a look at Water Stone then. Who all evolves by it? Because I know I like it more than the Firestone. Hello, friend. Yeah. Water Stone. Water Stone. Survey.net item next. Oh! Okay, here we are. So, alright, so if Leaf Stone is removed from the equation, as it is now, my favorites go... Yeah, it definitely goes to Water Stone because... Oh, I've been sparked. So, I love Poliwrath, I love Cloyster, I like Starmie, I love Vaporeon, but let's remove that from the equation. I love Ludicolo, and I like Simipour. So, all of that factored in, Water Stone. Like, I like Vulpix, and I like Arcanine, and stuff like that. Like, I like Firestone Pokemon, I just don't like them as much. Like, Ninetales is cool. Normal Ninetales. I'm not as huge a fan of Full. But Ninetales, pretty cool. On the whole. Swear if you paralyze me with that. Oh, that's dead anyways. Alright, see if I can find some Audino, because that's what I want. I don't want a Molga. I was on a good streak. I had a good streak going. But now it's all stopped. And, oh, that's gonna be a hard one to get to. Oh, that's good. That was. Oh. Okay, if it's Gen 2, I still say Water Stone. We're only factoring Gen 2 in. This Water Stone's still nuts. If you do have a Vulpix on your team... If you already have a Vulpix on your team, it's not as big an issue. Like, I'd say a Firestone would probably be wise then, but from my personal preference, I still have to say stay Water Stone and train up that Poliwag. There's very little that I like that a Thunderstone does anything for. Let's take a look at Thunderstone Pokemon, actually. Let's just... I looked at Waterstone. Let's look at Thunderstone. Alright, so... there are 3 things that evolved by Thunderstone. There's Jolteon, my second favorite evolution, but I don't care about Eevee that much. And it's also excluded from this. There's Pikachu, which is okay. I prefer Raichu to Pikachu, so not an issue there. And Electros. So in Gen 2, Thunderstone, probably less useful. That said, Waterstone and Firestone. It kind of depends if you want the Ninetales or the Poliwrath. Also, I love the Poly line. I love Politoed. I love Poliwrath. I love Poliwhirl. I love Poliwag. Like I don't know, all of them, they're just so cute. Even the little punchiness of Poliwrath is cute to me. Alright, we got anything in this? Any audio now? Because Visaga likes audio now. Oops. Okay, if you do plan on switching the Vulpix, definitely go with the Poliwag then. I like Cyndaquil. I never got on the Cyndaquil hype train, though. Like, as much as I like Cyndaquil, I hate Typhlosion. I just do. Typhlosion feels so boring. Like, Quilava is more fun to me than Typhlosion. And it's kind of a problem if the middle stage of the starter set is better than the final, because the middle stage is usually awkward and kind of dorky. Like, not getting into stats at least. Stat-wise, Typhlosion's not bad. It has decent move pool and all that. Competitively, good Pokemon. That said, I just don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of everything Typhlosion. Ah, got stuck in the grass on the log. I'll send in Turdy Bird this time. A number between 1 and 30. 27. I'm gonna say 27. Let's go. Alright, I'm just gonna go heal. Because now I have a paralyzed Pokemon. Vizaga's health is kind of low and I don't waste items to make that better. Almost there. Can feel it. Can taste it. Visaga just needs 2 levels. That said, it's difficult to train Visaga. It's easier than a Magikarp, I guess. Easier than a Magikarp. Let's go. Oh no, I found a thing. Of course it's Machina. Well, I mean, I have Will-O-Wisp and Return, so it's going to be a little bit faster to take out than it used to be with the Return going. Oh, that was a good return. I guess Fazaga's horrible, horrible nature is coming in handy. Because returns actually being actually... It's I'm going to say less actually in that sentence. It's being useful. It's being a useful move to me. Let's see if I can find something. Okay. Raichu it is. Alright, that's Wisp. Oh, come on. That's gonna make this fight a lot less fun. Alright, you know what? Gonna take it out with 50 Cent. I don't care if it can hurt 50 Cent. 50 Cent can actually fight this thing right now. Would have been nice if I could have put it to sleep, but... whatever. Let's steal its berry. This probably has it. No, does not. You're gonna get poisoned, buddy. No poison. Wow. Darn. So hopeful. See what we got. I'll say this is probably the most interesting Gen 2 team I've had, other than the fact that I have two Watchhogs. No, Black and White 2 I had a pretty interesting team, I guess. So I don't know. I'd say it wasn't a half bad team. Yeah, use Water Sport. Make fire weaker to you, a water type. I hate Water Sport and Mud Sport. I hate them. There's so many things that they're not useful for. Like, why would I want Water Sport on a water type? And why would I want Mud Sport on a ground type? Also, why is this grass in the shape of a G? I want to fight Team Galactic. This is Team Plasma's generation. Hello. Howdy now. Well, I'm feeling like I'm not gonna find Naughty now. Did I call this Gen 2? Tisk brain. This is Gen 5. Alright, I'm just gonna fight something. Yes! There we go. How do you know? You're not how do you know? Why am I suddenly finding Whimsicott? I found 0 Whimsicotts here. And then now it's just like, oh hey, I'm here too. Well, I'll burn it. And I'm gonna switch Pokemon because I don't want them using Leech Seed on me. Alright, switch to 50 Cent. Did you name your Pikachu Raichu? That is amazing. Ah, that's annoying. Let's hope they have a berry. That's why I switched into this one, because I wanted to eat a berry if they had it. Nope, no berry. Wow. In that case, I'll actually just heal 50 Cent, like a normal trainer would. I mean, get your Mega Drain out of here. Surprised they didn't put a new Leech Seed up. Too bad they won't. Yeah. That was experience. You're gonna breed for Pichu. I see. Pichu's a cutie. Oh no, my speed. Speed lowering is not as important as speed raising for some things. Like, speed is a binary stat, and I love when they, like, try to lower your speed. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm already slower than you. Like, back in the day, speed was factored into critical hits, but, like, first, so that was broken. Also, who needs speed when you can have Karate Chop and any other critical hit move? Just be a guaranteed crit. Caught me. That's rude, Cottony. Well, that really came in handy there. I am paralyzed. I am way slower than you now. You've nothing to worry about my speed. It's practically non-existent. I don't have any cherry berries. But I do have a full heal. And out of sheer laziness, I'm going to use the full heal. Come on. I know you're out here, Audino. So as soon as I bring out my yaw mask, every Audino in the world disappeared. Just go too fast. Oh, that would be interesting. Oh, nice. Subway is food. Food is good. Food means life. Alright. Return. I just want to fight Audino. Alright? Because, like, if I fight that, I get experience. Oh, come on. Get out of here, Whimsicott. I'm gonna ask for you. Alright, we're gonna switch to Turdy Bird. There's no way. Like, I want to be, like, I was like, man, an extra 30 minutes longer is gonna be enough to to, like, over an hour and a half, you know. I'm like, alright, I bet I could finish in 30. 20 minutes later, I'm, like, struggling to train Visaga because I found, like, 3 Audino for it. And I'm just like, ah. Why can't I find anything good? Alright, Whimsicott's gone. Good job, everybody. You know what would be great? If we would fight an Audino. No, I just popped up. It just popped up and I went the wrong way. I screwed up my D-pad entries. I mean, at least I'm using this D-pad and not, you know, this D-pad. The worst thing about the Switch is this thing's normal D-pad that the early ones came with. Such a bad D-pad. Ah, good. Water means life, as you have said. Hex. Yes. Good hit. A burn. Go for the return. Audino now would be really handy because that would get me almost all the way done with Visaga. 2 Audinos would get me done with Visaga, probably. So I'm going up against Alice's gym, which I am way over leveled for already. But I'm committing myself to being this over leveled now just because, you know what? I wound up this way, I might as well stay this way. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Should have seen that coming. Still didn't. Alright. Okay, got bug bite. Okay. Curse. I don't want curse on Visaga. Because if I put curse on Visaga, Visaga dies. Alright, can I get an Audino? Like, okay, haha, Panpour, that was nice. Oh. Oh. That was just rude, Swadloon. Why is Swadloon so mean to me? I am not mean to Swadloon, I just murder countless Swadloon and things happen, you know? Mass Swadloon genocide happens. It's just how it is when you are trying to train Pokemon in a place with lots of Swadloon. It's just, it happens. Oh, come on. I was so excited. I'm like, man, definitely an Audino this time. Ugh. miss my Audino. Experience. That's bad. Hate that these guys are here. Getting in the way. Come on. I know I can find Audino somewhere. I know I can. Show yourself. Really? No, no Audino. Nothing. Is it? Is it really? Alrighty, fair enough. If you can get him to raid me, that would be pretty neat. Well, enjoy that stream. Ah, they attract. I mean, at least I ran into the Audino. The Audino I've been looking for. Okay. Gotta try and stand against it. Gonna try. Just gonna try and fight it this way. Occasional immobilization. So rude. Come on. Come on. Yes! Very good. Because, like, Will-O-Wisp does not do much less damage than Return right now, so, like, maximizing the damage output is as much as I can do. Oh, I was hopeful. Alright, it's down this turn. Oh, that was less experience than I was hoping for. Alright, another Audino. Come on. Come on, game. I ruined it. Had to run into something else. Alright, I'm like, that sounds bad. It was not as bad a situation as I was afraid it might be. Still should heal, but I don't want to go back to it. Just be way easier if I ran into an Audino, because they can't hurt me. Oh yeah, I can't use hacks on the Audino though. That's my biggest issue. Oh, it's another attract one immediately. Oh god. Stop it, Audino. Like, well, Hex is my strongest move when something's burnt. If I'm stuck in using Return, I'm stuck in using Return. I needed something to hit these things with. Good, they're not getting rid of their burn yet. Great if I can hit them with Return. Oh boy, and then they got rid of the burn. They had an Oranberry. Oh boy. Alright, Will-O-Wisp. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Vizaga. Believe in you. They can't hurt you. Vizaga, you are hot. I believe in you. Now burn them with it. Now burn them with your love. With your fiery hot love. There you go. No worries, you're not an idiot, because, like, I was like, man, I should keep Ominous Wind, because that can still hurt things. I can't. Or not Ominous Wind, that's why I kept Nightshade for so long. Because I was like, oh, I can use Nightshade on anything. I can't. That's not how that works. Alright, if I can find one more Audino, I can switch to something else, fight it with that, and it's going to be enough to level up Vizaga. So, next Audino I find, I'm going to burn, and then I'm going to switch out, and everything will be good. Come on, Audino. Come on. I also have a no run clause in. Ooh, that is up there. Can I get to it? Nope. Walks into grass. Burb. Okay, well, that just happened. Alright, well, let's fight Tranquil with Tranquil. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Roost. Man, Turkey Bird can heal itself. Alright. Vizaga, you can switch now to 50 Cent. Oh boy. It's taken a while, but we're getting ready. Gotta fight this gem next time. I'm gonna stop no matter what though after at 2:30. Like once I not 2:30 at the time, but 2:30 in stream length. So if I can't get to level 30 in the next half hour or so, then I'm gonna call it quits for today and come back, finish the training my next stream, and then yeah, carry on. Rude. Sitting there flying around. Get poisoned. Did not work. Alright. Get poisoned. Did not work. Okay, looks like I'm up. Now it gets poisoned on the turn. Oh, I guess it missed, so. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center then. But I'll let this Emolga run its course. Can't charge power if you're poisoned. What? He's still alive. No. Oh, he's double team anyways. Well. Poison. Yeah. Let's go heal now. Audino. Cent can't fight you right now? Not for long. I mean, I can try and steal a berry if you have one. Audino, use Attract again. Yeah, good job. Yes. I just love it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna steal your berry now. Can't put me to sleep. I'm stuck, alive and well. You're just asking to get poisoned now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you're down. Bad Audino. That's not a wise choice, little friend. It was great that I ran into an Audino, but like, oh god. Of course it's a Liepard. It's always a Liepard. Never want there to be a Liepard, but there is. Who do I want to switch to? Turtibird. Turtibird's probably fast enough. Probably. Oh, and they went for Pursuit anyways. Oh, that's rude. Alright, let's go to the turn. Okay. Let's heal. Let's heal up my 50 centipede. No. Oh, there was a sign there. Okay. I mean, we've got a bit of evolution going today already. I want more. I want more evolution. That's so much to ask for. Just more evolution. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I'd say it's a pretty reasonable demand. Yeah, it's not easier to train on that route than it is on this one, really. If I'm speaking truthfully. Wow, that was fast. Either Gothita. 50 Cent, you faster? Yeah, you are. Bye, Gothita. Okay. Come on. Just trying for Audino. Why are there no Audino? There's never Audino. Never. Are you an Audino? Dang it. Freaking Pansage. Get slammed. Wow. That is rude. What a rude little Pansage. Not dying when I tell it to. Really? That little... Okay, I mean, there's a Swadloon here. That's not the worst experience. Not the worst experience yield in the world. Yum, nom, 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 nom. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. And that's a Swadloon down. 425. Now, if I could find an Audino, I would be pleased. Are you one? Probably not. You are! Oh boy. Not gonna lie, half the reason I really want to finish up this stream is I'm starting to get hungry and I want to watch more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I've been catching up on that because it's on Netflix and I don't know why, but I didn't decide to catch up on it sooner. It's like, I want to know where the plot's going. I'm almost done with season 4. I need to know. Well, get poisoned. But also, I want to be able to like fight the gym nice and quick in the next one and then carry on, because this makes the third stream without a gym battle in it in a row. I was liking the pace I was at. I was going at a good pace. But then now I decided to overlevel myself so much that I'm ruining that pace. No, I don't want to get Venoshock. Keyboard moves. I need a special attack. Physical attacker. Come on. Let's see. Can I find... No. Come to think of it, the Fakemon game I'm working on does not have an Audino replacement. They're not like an Audino replacement, but like a Chansey kind of thing. Chansey, Audino, they're the helper Pokemon. There is no helper Pokemon. Not yet. I mean, we could possibly work it into something. Actually, wait a second. I'm just gonna sit here and look at my Fakemon thing because I'm just suddenly realizing I'm like, oh, this is a thing we don't really have much of, if at all. So let's take a look. What do we got that could be a helper? I would not want Spritumini to be a helper Pokemon. I don't think I would trust a cool fairy. Xtoxy would be funny. Amphetamine, that would be silly because they're drugs. Usually the helper Pokemon's fully evolved and not like scary or anything. It's also usually a land animal. Maybe Outbat then. Sitting here and I'm looking at things, I'm like trying to figure out what would be the most healery, helpery thing of my Fakemon that we've made. Not explicitly my Fakemon, but like a Fakemon in the game I'm working on. Maybe. Maybe you. So, this one right here, in the middle of my phone, I don't know how visible it is, because I can't really see it here. This middle one, you, that might be a nice one. I could put it up, once again, I'm silly, I could just put it up on the stream. I have access to that. So should I delete that? Did I delete the sprite? That's silly of me. Image. Right. Browse. Gonna try and find this nice and quick, because I mean I can. Not crazy hard to find. Sprites are used pretty low. There it is. This here. It seems pretty helpful to me. A helpy helperton. Set that on a... Yeah, just make it go away. It's gone. Just kind of tuck that off on the side. But yeah, that was a... That's, if anything, the helper Pokemon, I would say. It is a brain sheep, and it has psychic energy that runs from the base of its horn down to the end. And we could say that it also can heal, using those same, like, little psychic energy orbs. Like, they run down the horn, give it heal pulse and stuff. I mean, it's supposed to be a highly intelligent, very friendly and amicable Pokemon, so, like... It's also female only, hence the name You, which is based on two things. You as in you a person, and You as in you a female sheep. It's a fun design. One of my favorite sprites I've ever made. I went into that one like concerned, like, man, am I going to be able to get all the detail that we have in this original art? And then I did it, and I'm like, okay, yes, I can. I was able to get all that detail, and then add my own things of little pieces of aesthetic flair, and I was just so happy with it. Yeah, I like to show that sprite off. When I can. I'm really happy with like how every single thing about it came out, like the shading, where like the energy on the horns is an obvious light source. The horns only have a flat color because they're exuding light, but despite that, it doesn't look bad because the energy around them flows down them and on them and stuff, so it like kind of helps break up that solid, this is the only color here thing, and just, that all looks so good. It all looks so good. Yeah. Got 12 minutes. I'm pretty confident we can evolve 50 Cent today. Alright. Bug Bite, go. Come on. Yes! Stealing their Oran berries is fun. Give me your experience. Oh boy, I think I just need one more audio. Yes, okay. What level? 21. Oh, that's gonna secure it, I think. Here we go. Hype, hype, hype. Let's get this evolution going. Bug Bite, go! Give me your berry if you have it. If you didn't have it. Bug Bite, go and take the KO. Oh. Yes! Okay, good. Oh, I'm just like sitting here. Yes! Yes! So much evolution. This is the third evolution in this stream. This is a successful grind. Oh. Oh, it's done. So I'm gonna go back to town, heal up, run to the gym, run up to where Elisa is, and that's where I'm gonna stop. Yes! No! I accidentally hit B instead of A. You know what? Screw it. I am doing it even though I'm using a literal way for me to revive a Pokemon. I'm actually evolving it. Wow, that was dumb. But I'm wasting a rare candy to do this because this is way more important to me than anything else. I don't care if something else has to die for this. I'm keeping it. 50 cents evolved. Oh, that was so sad. That was the saddest moment in this stream. Oh, dang it. Now that was the saddest moment, because I used my last rare candy accidentally. Because I forgot that that was how that worked. Well, what did we learn today? We put other Pokemon at risk to get a Scolipede, because that's how life works. Go 50 Cent. You better have been worth it. Oh god, do you look at... Well, I mean, I have a Scolipede now, so, like, there's no reason to be too upset, I guess. Scolipede's just a good Pokemon, and this is not a bad-natured one or anything. It's neutral nature, so it's, like, it's not bad. Like, it could be better, but I'm not complaining. Adamant would have been great. Like, Adamant would have been, if I was looking for a perfect Scolipede, I would have an Adamant one. Or Jolly. Jolly's good too. But, you know what, Sirius is good. 65, 63, 67, 62, 56, 35. Okay. Oh no, not too bad. So I'm just gonna switch them all back. And I'm gonna go and run up to Elisa. And that's where I'm gonna end it. Okay. No, I could have seen if I could have taken the other one there. No, I probably couldn't have. Might have reset. Considering that that one reset, I wouldn't be surprised. Boop. And boop. Just work my way there. Whee! Yeah. Okay. Boop. Boop. And this is the one that gets me there. So wow, we did a lot today. It took a while, but a lot happened. A lot of good stuff. And yeah. Look at that party. It's growing up. It's growing up. So, thank you so much if you joined me live. Thank you so much if you're joining me after the fact. As long as you had fun, that's great with me. This was a grinding stream, so like, if you watched through at most of it, mad props to you for sticking through a grinding stream. Thank you so much to everyone who kept me company during the stream. Thank you, Anthony the Gaming Pikachu. Thank you, Native Safra. I hope I said that right. Native. I don't know. I'm hoping I got it right though. Probably didn't. I apologize for that. Thank you, John Klotz, for keeping me company. All you guys, you're great. It was fun talking with you guys about, you know, the gens and whatnot, and my likes and dislikes about them, and helping you out with your own runs, discussing runs, and all that good stuff. It's been fun. But with this next stream that's coming up, we're going to be fighting the Nimbasa City Gym. We're going to be getting that badge, and that's going to be our 4th badge down. We're making not quite the halfway point, but the halfway point in fighting gym leaders and whatnot. So we're making decent progress, I'd say, regardless. And I'm excited to carry on. So thank you so much. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell and goodbye. I gotta go do human things like humans do. And you should too. Should have said that one sooner, because now I have nothing to say while I say goodbye. Just gotta stop the stream, but it takes a weird. It stops so weird, okay? Alright, bye. Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell and goodbye. I'm gonna eat food.